Hello guys, this is Kapil from InfoGiants, and today I'll be sharing Laravel and Stripe payment gateway integration with you. So let's get started. And Laravel is a PHP framework, and it is mostly used for creating websites. And Stripe is a payment gateway. It is an international payment gateway. By using that, we can accept the payments international using credit cards, debit cards. So we will be seeing how we can use Stripe along with Laravel to accept payment or create charge to customer, and we can also create refunds for the charges. So we will today talk about the uh, creating a charge in the Stripe, and we'll also talk about how we can mark the refund. So let's get started. I'm sharing just my screen to get started. So let's move to the code section. So in Laravel project, first of all, you need to require the Stripe PHP package. For that, you can write the command composer require stripe.php, and after running that, it will include that Stripe package inside your Laravel project, and you can see that entry will be made in the composer JSON file. After doing that, you have to go to your Stripe admin section. There you will get your APIs keys. So you can click on test APIs keys. You can copy the public key and the secret key from here, and you have to include those key inside your environment file. It will be stripe underscore key and stripe underscore secret. So after putting these details, you have to create a root in the Laravel, which is inside the routes folder web.php. So inside web.php, you have to write two roots. One is the get root stripe. So what it will do, whenever you will hit your URL slash stripe, it will load the credit card form for you. For example, this is my project and I'm hitting stripe. So it is loading the credit card section. And second is whenever you will enter the details of the credit card, it will handle those details and submit to Stripe payment gateway. So one is the get root and another is the post root. So let's move to the Stripe controller. So Stripe controller file is located inside HTTP controllers, app HTTP controllers, and it is a very simple basic file. We have used the Stripe model here, sessions, requests, and the default controller. We have extended Stripe controller with the controller class. Then in the handle get, as you can see, this handle get function. Inside this, we are just returning a flat template file. It has the content of accepting the card details, which you can see in the browser. So we have written this HTML content inside this file. Another method is handle post. This method is whenever we will enter the credit card details and submit the form, then the data will be posted to this method and it will submit the data to Stripe Payment Gateway. We have defined a name for this controller action, so we can use this name inside the template file. So take a note of it. It is a stripe.payment. So let's move to the blade file. Inside blade file, the contents, it is the standard content provided by Stripe Payment API Gateway. So we have just included some bootstrap and jQueries, some styling. Then it is simple HTML. As you can see, it is accepting name of the card, card number, etc., CVC, expiration month, expiration year. After that, you have a pay now button. Then we have included the Stripe provides a JS for us. So this is the path of JavaScript. Then there is some default code that Stripe Payment Gateway provides us for submitting or validating the firm data. All right. Here you see inside this element, form element, we have the root stripe.payment. This is the same root that we have defined. inside the route. So you have to make these should be similar. After that, you see we have defined a stripe key here. So whenever we submit the form, it will be required. So it is coming from the environment file. This is stripe key. Then this is the standard code provided by the Stripe Payment Gateway. I'll be sharing this in my blog demo. Later on, I'll be sharing and updating that in the description of the video, so you will be able to see that. So this is the tip pretty much. So once we submit this request on the particular form, this form, the request will be submitted to this controller handle post, Stripe controller handle post. What happening here? We are setting our API secret in the Stripe class API key. This is the second one, the secret part. After that, we are creating a charge, or let's say if we have a 100 rupees product, 150 rupees product, so we are charging amount of 150, we have to multiply that by 100 for decimal places. So 100 will always be there. If your charge is 200, let's take an example, change it to 200. Currency you got set, right now we have set it to INR. Source, so source will be a Stripe token. It will come from this blade file, we have set it here. And the description of the charge, so making test payment of 200 rupees. All right, so that's pretty much. Let's print this response as well, so we will see what we will get in the response. And the success, you can see payment has been successfully processed. So I have printed the response, so right now it won't show, but we will show the what response objects come, and we can verify this transaction in the Stripe as well. So let's get going. So I'm moving to this page, refreshing this one. All right, I am enabling the view test data here. I am going to payments. I have already did some test transaction of 150. Those are showing. So add some test data. Test credit card. Test credit card 12345. After entering the 16-digit CVC, you are entering some test data and clicking on Pay Now. So expiration month is invalid. As you can see, it is also showing some validation provided by JS5. So let's enter the valid value 11. Now click again on the Pay Now. As you can see, we are getting the response object from Stripe. Let's go back and refresh here. As you can see, 200 rupees, making test payment of 200 rupees. So we have received 200 rupees payment in the Stripe account. Pretty simple. And the response object we get here. So inside the response object, there are certain keys that we can use to verify if payment is done successfully or not. So there is one key, pad one. So we can do that for verification is payment successful or not, or we can explore the API documentation for this purpose. Let's take another example. In the scenario, if we have charged 200 rupees to customer and we want a complete refund, so what we have to do, we just need to tag this ID. Whenever we do a payment, we have to store this ID along with in our custom tables, custom database table. It will be required for refund scenarios. So let's copy this ID and let's refund this 200 rupees. So going back to the code, I'm just commenting this part. It is for creating a charge, and I'm just enabling refund part and passing the ID here, which I have copied from response, this ID. So I have copied this ID and Stripe refund. I'm creating a Stripe refund object and passing the ID, and I'm just printing this information after refund. So again, I will just resubmit this form and let's see if 200 rupees will be funded. As you can see, we got the refund object, and pretty much let's refresh this section, and the success entry will be gone, and we will see data in refund. So let's refresh this. As you can see, 200 entries gone from here. So let's move to refunded tab, and you can see the refund of 200 amount is done here, successful. So this is pretty much it about creating a charge and refunding the charge. I am right now exploring the more about it, like how can we do a partial refund, or how can we create the subscriptions. I mean the recurring payments, monthly, automatic recurring, or manual recurring, those kind of stuff I'm exploring, and I will be posting the videos about this pretty much soon. So thanks for watching. Do let me know if you have any questions. I will be happy to answer the questions. Thanks for watching, and again, keep watching our channel. And if you like the video, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, which you see in the bottom of the screen, and share your feedback with us. Thank you very much. Bye bye.